So you asked God whether or not this person is for you, and he said no. Yikes. I was listening to a podcast today where this woman was giving her testimony of her marriage and how so many things came to light after her marriage, when before that she had asked God whether or not this person was for her. And God said no. People all around her would say, I just don't think this person, you should marry this person. But she didn't listen. She continued and proceeded to marry the man. And this brought me to think of how many times we ask God whether or not something is for us. And maybe we obey, and maybe we don't. And sometimes our heart screams and wants the answer to be yes, so we stick around a little bit longer and we think, what's the harm? The reason why God doesn't tell you why is because he's leaving room for you to trust him, to have faith. Because that's the beauty of faith, that you have the choice to choose whether or not you want to lean in and leave it in God's hands and trust that he knows best, or go your own way. It terrifies me to think, if I ask God, is this person for me? God says no. For me to have to find out why that answer was no. Because let's not forget that God is in every room, is in their mind, in their hearts. He knows their hearts. He knows their innermost secrets, their darkest secrets. He's in rooms that you're not in. He sees things that you perhaps will never even know about. And to not trust that God knows why he said no, that's terrifying. I don't want to find out. I don't want to know why. Today, I just want to encourage you to pause and really ask yourself, if you think about it, like your heart posture to come to God and ask him whether or not something is for you. And then to be like, I know what you said, God, but I'm just going to wait a little bit longer and see where this goes. Who knows? Maybe I heard wrong. Maybe I'm just making things up in my head. If that is you, maybe you came across this video because God wants to remind you